Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. I also appreciate you for being part of my channel. Okay, we are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, we are hearing that this Ifa priest have explained to Ooni of Ife all that he needs to know and why his family is in the way it is. Why his marriage with Queen Naomi is going the way it is going. So according to this man, he explained a lot of things to Ooni of Ife. Some time ago, if you have been following this gist, you will notice that there was a time we talk about how Ifa priest told Ooni of Ife that the throne of Ile-Ife is not for one woman. Okay? And they have their reasons for saying that. And here are some reasons they said that the throne of Ile-Ife needs more than one woman. That there have been a case where a king in Ile-Ife married one woman, and there was history that the woman wanted to take over from the man. That if not for intervention of people and the Ifa priest them, that the woman nearly succeeded. So that the reason the throne needs more than one woman is in case any one of them is planning anything evil against the king, the other will intervene. Or if one is going astray, that another will intervene. So, but they did not explain all these things very well to Ooni of Ife. And this made this man to marry up to 6 wives in a very quick succession. As in, it was like, hey. So they said this man explained everything, telling him that you must not marry all these women. That when you know the type of a woman that you have, of which they know that Queen Naomi is a good woman who will never ever plan to overthrow the king. That Queen Naomi already have her own kingdom, which is her ministry. That in her ministry she is the king and the queen in the ministry, and she's from a different she's seen life from a different perspective, perspective, you know, from Ooni of Ife, that she can never ever think of destroying Ooni of Ife. That she loves Queen Ooni of Ife very well and respect God so much that she can never thought of that. So this man explained and told Ooni of Ife that if you are happy, if your happiness is not guaranteed, you married all these women and you are not happy, then why marrying them? That if they cannot give you happiness, you don't need to marry them. Queen Naomi is a one woman who can take care of you and help you run, have a better leadership. So for the fact that you are not happy with all the women and they deprive you your happiness, you have to find a way to do something about it. Okay, we do know that Ooni of Ife have been promising that he is going to relocate all these women because of Queen Naomi, so that Queen Naomi will come back to the palace. Some said that he married Queen Naomi, he married the women that fast because he said that he was heartbroken when Queen Naomi left him. Some others says it's because of what they told him, that the throne is not for one woman. Okay, but on all this, he is not happy. He is not happy. And he is afraid of letting them go because of the same thing they told him, that the throne is not for one woman. Because had it been, he knows that nothing can happen if he decide not to marry them. Because they did not explain everything very well for him. They did not tell him, yes, the throne is not for one woman, but you can still manage it with one good woman if you have one. And we all know that Queen Naomi is that good woman who will help him rule very well. So, for the fact that Ooni has been afraid, the thing is that he has been afraid of letting go all these women, thinking that it will affect his leadership, it will affect his kingship as a king, you know. So maybe this time that they said this man have explained everything to him, that is why you see him making a very strong arrangement that he is done with the marriage with some people, starting from Mariam. Although some people are still saying that he's not deserving his marriage with his Mariam. I don't know, like I used to tell you, I don't live in the palace, but that is what we are hearing. Even Ashley too. We heard that the case is also affecting Ashley. But for the fact that Ashley is from Ile-Ife, that he has a lot of kinsmen, whom some of them are also royalty. They are talking on her own behalf. They are speaking on her behalf. But Mariam is not from Ile-Ife. And yet, she's acting as if she's the queen before queens in Ile-Ife. So I don't know. I don't know which one to believe and which one not to believe. The thing is that they did not explain everything for him. Now that the man have said it to him, go after Queen Naomi, bring her back, because that is where your happiness lies. All these women in the palace, they cannot make you happy. And once you are not happy, your leadership will not be a good one. A king needs to be happy and settled in order to rule very well. You have to be in peace with yourself, so that you can oversee the affairs of the town and the Ile-Ife and anywhere that you are performing anything. So you see, but because they did not explain everything for him, he was living in fears. Okay, now we heard that he has been begging Queen Naomi's mother and telling them to tell Queen Naomi to tell him that she is coming back. Then she can go and do away with the other women in the palace. And let's not forget that his father suggested that for him when this whole thing started, that he should try and relocate them so that Queen Naomi will feel comfortable in the palace. But because he was also afraid that, who knows, maybe if they are not in the palace, it will affect him. You know, people need to explain things very well. Let all this Ifa priest not be confusing Ooni of Ife. Because the more they confuse him, the more he's making mistakes. The first one, they said, they told him that Queen Naomi is a royalty. Come rain, come shine, he's going to remain royalty. Then the next thing we heard that another Ifa priest told him that she is royalty for sure, but she can still be royalty even without Ooni of Ife. So which one is this man going to take? Which one is he going to take? The Ifa priest should be clear in the explanations to him so that he will stop making some mistakes. Because had even they told him, Kabiesi, you can manage the throne very well with your wife, Queen Naomi, he might not marry all of them the same way he did. Even if he's keeping them as concubines, as side chicks, at least Queen Naomi would have been there for him. Because he knows that they are side chicks, that after that they will go, that the house belongs to her and Ooni of Ife alone. But look at where this have landed him. But my prayer is that Queen Naomi should turn her heart back to Ooni of Ife. And I wish them good luck. So guys, don't forget that all these gist that we are bringing to you, they are all alleged, okay? But in every nonsense, sometimes you find that there is sense. What do you think? Please, whatever you think, do well to share it with us on the comment section. If you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe. And consider giving this video a thumbs up, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. My God will always bless you and support you in everything that you are doing. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye for now.